Can you imagine something so beautiful and it feels like it almost hurts? That's a feeling of cherry blossom season in Japan. For a few short days, the entire country turns into this breathtaking, delightful pink. Parks are filled with family gatherings, friends laughing, and tourists pause under trees in awe of a beauty too brief to last. But beneath all this beauty and celebration lies a profoundly unspoken truth. Everyone knows this display will be gone in a week. One strong wind, one night of rain, and the beautiful petals will vanish. The Japanese call this mono no aware, which literally translates the gentle sadness of knowing that all things are temporary. A reminder that what makes things beautiful is that it doesn't last. Today, that's our teacher because within this blossom lies a secret, the art of letting go and flowing with life. Our greatest suffering doesn't come from pain itself, but from our refusal to accept that everything changes. Think about it. When joy arrives, we panic that it'll end. We capture it, post it, preserve it, and miss living it. When a painful emotion like anger or sadness comes, we identify with it completely and we think, this is me now. When things like a relationship shifts, a job ends, our health declines, we feel lost as though the world betrayed us. See it this way, life is like a river, yet most of us cling to the branches along its banks, terrified to let go. But that clinging is what exhausts us. The cherry blossom doesn't fight the wind, it blooms fully and then releases gracefully, creating one last beautiful dance on its way down. There's an old Zen story that captures this truth. A young monk tended a temple's garden with devotion. One spring, he fell in love with a single perfect branch of cherry blossoms, so delicate, so pure, the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. But one night, a storm swept through the mountains. By morning, every petal was gone. The monk wept under the bare branch, believing all beauty of the perfect branch was lost. It's all gone, he cried. The old head monk found him there and said gently, no, my son, the beauty has not disappeared. It has changed form. Before, the beauty was in a flower. Now, it is in the emptiness, in the memory, in the promise of next spring. To see beauty only in bloom is to see only half of life. That's the lesson. We worship the bloom, the highs, the success, the good moments, and then we grieve when they fade. But the old monk reminds us life is beautiful in every phase, in youth and in age, joy and loss, the bloom and the bare branch. So, how do we live like the cherry blossom? Here is a simple practice. I call it the Sakura flow. Step 1, notice the bloom. When an emotion arises, joy, fear, sadness, just notice it. Instead of I'm angry, say there is anger. Instead of I'm sad or I'm worried, say there is a thought of worry. By so doing, you create a small sacred space between you and the feeling. Remember, you are not the storm. You are the sky the storm passes through. You are not the thought. You are the space. Step 2, appreciate without clinging. If it's joy, feel it completely. Soak in it. If it's pain, stay curious. Ask, where do I feel this in my body? And what is this pain trying to teach me? Don't cling to pleasure. Don't reject comfort. Both are waves in the same ocean. Appreciate it as part of the human experience. Step 3, let the petals fall. This is the act of release. Take a slow breath And on the exhale, imagine that emotion, that memory, that moment drifting away like a cherry petal on water. You don't need to push. You simply stop holding on because the next season will come. And with it, new blossoms. Your life, every emotion, every joy, every loss is your own Hanami, your flower viewing. The cherry blossom isn't sad because it falls. It's beautiful because it must. Its short life reminds us to be fully here, to love deeply, to let go gracefully. It forces us to live in the present. It teaches us that every ending is an intrinsic part of the beauty itself. So this week, I invite you to try the Sakura flow. Notice the blooms in your life. Appreciate them fully. And when the time comes, have the courage to let the petals fall. Thank you for watching. And if this message resonated with you, kindly share it with someone who needs a little reminder to breathe, to release, and to flow with the river of life.